Star, you know if I could fix this, I would. Star, come on. Star, what are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing.
Talk to me, please.
Okay, fine, Cole. I'm thinking about my dad, I guess.
Okay, what else did he say to you?
I kept calling him his little girl. And it really freaked me out because I've always been his little girl, and it's crazy how one night can just change everything.
You wish you didn't do what we did?
No, of course not. Okay. I'm sorry for my dad because his little girl is gone. And we can never go home and have a normal life because my dad will always see you as the guy who took his little girl away from him. And by him calling me back, by him begging me to come home and be his little girl, it really hurt me.
Will you be that little girl again? Just for tonight? Come on. Come on. Let's go.
What?
Come on. Oh.
Okay, it is way too soon to be thinking about an abortion.
You should have done some thinking before you had unprotected sex.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Honey, let's get real here. Okay? The reality is that you're pregnant, and that reality must be faced. Don't tell me that the thought of terminating this pregnancy hasn't crossed your mind. No, I've been way too busy freaking out. It's really important that you and I stay open and honest with each other. Did you not say to me that you couldn't go through with this?
Yeah, but I meant that I...
Good, because this is a very difficult decision to make. And sometimes when you get too close to a problem, you cannot see your way to a solution. But you've got me, and I'm going to take care of everything. No. This is Jared Buchanan. He's my uncle.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
I'm so sorry. I could have sworn you two were... Oh, never mind.
Well, you know, my niece and I, we're more than just family. We're business associates and friends.
Well, it's great that you two get along so well. Sometimes a family...
Is something wrong?
For a minute there, you reminded me a little of Charlie.
A little less scratchy and a little more worky. I hired you, David.
And you can fire me, I know, Mo.
You're like a broken record. Not that I'm old enough to remember vinyl.
She gon' get hers before I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna rush this stroke.
Come on, clap your hands and sing this song.
Sexual seduction. Sexual seduction. Sexual seduction. Whoa. She might be with him, but she's thinking about me. We don't go to the mall. We don't go out to eat. And all that we ever do is play in the sheets. And smoke us a cigarette and go back to sleep. Cause we got a sexual seduction.
Clap your hands and sing this song.
Sexual seduction.
Ladies, come on up here. Come on, ladies.
Sexual seduction.
Yeah.
Sexual seduction. Whoa, I'm gonna take my time. She gon' get hers before I'm gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna
You know what?
If you don't know by now, Doggy Dog is a free. I freak for magic with me 7 days out the week. And all that we ever do is play in the sheets. And smoke us a cigarette and go back to sleep. Cause we the guys said you want seduction.
Clap your hands and sing this song.
Said you want seduction. Said you want seduction. Said you want seduction.
Single ladies, single ladies.
Back door.
Single ladies, single ladies.
Back door.
I was all in the club having a drink, blowing on a sweet. When I peeped this little freak out, I was all in the bar with Drip Up. Shorty red came on and she hit the floor down with a see-through dress, long hair, light brown eyes, looking like this Bo Peep. And I'm like, I know if I take her home with a real white hips, you're damn right I'm gon' be. So I approached the chick with a real pretty face, nice curves on her with a little bitty waist. Whispered in her ear, little mama, what you drink? I know that you a freak, but you know I ain't gon' say shh. See, my game is outrageous. Got to the crib and exchange some love faces. But it wasn't no use for me to rush the bus one, cause I wanted her to have an eruption. Yeah. Clap your hands and sing this song.
Said you want seduction. Whoa.
Let it do what it do!
All that you give is one life to live. All that I have is one life to live. All that you give is one life to live. All that I have is one life to live. I try to do right. I try to do right because I only got. All that I have is one life to live.
Hey, check it out. They got that dancing game you like so much. What the high score is?
Oh, I bet you Mark could beat it.
Bet you could too. Do you want to try?
No, I'm okay.
Sure you're okay?
Well, I better be. Maybe we start working 12-hour days like tomorrow.
I know, but it's just for the summer, okay? Just to save up enough money so that you can take it easy once the baby comes.
Wait.
Hey. Everything's gonna work out, okay? I promise.
Well, be, sir. Two for the price of one.
Tempting. Well, think about it. In the meantime, have a look. Seen any of these kids?
No. In some kind of trouble?
You bet they are.
This is going a little overboard, don't you think?
I'm just doing what a mother does.
But you're not my mother, you're my legal guardian.
You're exactly right. I am your legal guardian. And as such, it is my duty to guard you from any and all harm.
Okay, I need time to figure things out.
Believe me, I do not take this subject lightly. But this pregnancy, it could ruin the rest of your life. You do see that, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
We're not going to make this decision casually.
Oh, good. Okay, so we could talk about it, sleep on it, and then talk about it some more. Good, okay.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for that. The doctor is waiting.
Waiting for what?
For us. Your appointment's in half an hour.
Oh, I almost ruined the dog's father.
It wasn't that bad.
I am so sorry for almost
ruining your show, Mr. Dog. That striptease thing, not me at all. I hope you don't think I was trying to.
Look, man, I can't knock your hustle, player. You get down how you get down. But, I cut in because Beautiful over there told me I had the green light.
It's not my hustle. Adriana, tell him.
You really lit it up out there, son.
Well, if the roof ain't caught on fire, baby, then I ain't did my job. Can you do that?
This is my roommate, Layla Snoop. And you've already met Adriana and Rex, obviously. They're the happy couple, getting married tomorrow.
For sure. Well, congratulations, y'all. Let's get a bunch of drinks over here for everybody.
That's right. Because I want to make a toast to fatherhood.
That's right, I watch your show. Teaching all us dads-to-be how to be a good father and still be a bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
Appreciate the props, player.
Cortazar Calvin Broadus Jr. I thought we had an arrangement.
Paul Buchanan. We'll meet again.
How did I end up in this greasy spoon working for a tyrant? I'll tell you how. I had it all. Dough, dames, and more Hollywood success than I knew what to do with. Oh, and Davidson. Vicky Davidson. I owed everything I had and everything I was to that broad and the winning scratch-off ticket she gave me. Sure, it was only worth $1, but that ticket was my key to a world whose door had been slammed in my mug countless times before. Vicky's ticket gave me the life I always wanted. For a while. But now I seem to have gotten myself into a little bit of a jam.
I'm not ready to see a doctor yet.
It isn't going to help for you to be in denial. And I would hate to see you sacrifice your life to raise a child when you're just a child yourself.
Oh, Marco, I'm going to kill you for this.
Yes, you have every right to be angry at that boy. He has messed up your life. But luckily, there are rules in this country, and you have the right to make your own decisions about your own body, no matter what a man has to say about it. Your body, your choice.
You know, actually, it's starting to sound more like your choice.
I don't know what you mean.
You know, I'm beginning to think that me being pregnant is just your big chance to do over a big mistake that you made yourself.
I see you found Rex.
You could say that.
So, what else did you miss?
You're in my town.
I know where I'm at. What's up, player?
Oh, God.
Man, I miss you, man.
Man, it is so good to see you.
Sir, you guys know each other?
Well, actually, he gave me my first break in show business. You know, I used to do this thing for him called Fraternity Row back in the days.
Yeah, and then he goes off to Los Angeles. He becomes a big star. And I told you, if you're ever back in town, would you please just give me a call?
I was just about to holler at you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about your father, too, man.
Thanks. And he had a good run. How are Shantae and the kids?
They on point like Stacey Adams.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, what are you drinking anyway?
I want some Landy XO with cranberry juice. Matter of fact, I want something for everybody. Drinks on both. So. Yeah.
I wanna
you think that Jared looks like Charlie?
He does. He tilts his head the same way Charlie does sometimes when he's listening to you, and there's something about his eyes. Don't you think so?
No, not at all.
I guess it's just me. Have you met him, Charlie?
Yeah, great guy.
And to think Vicky almost let him slip through her fingers?
Well,
a person should never be looking the other way when love comes knocking. So, how about that pie? Oh, I just finished a key lime. You two are in for a treat.
I knew they were mad, and I couldn't really blame them, but it wasn't my fault. Now let's pause for a moment. I need to give you some backstory. I'm a modest man. I'm not comfortable talking about myself. But you need to know a little bit about my most recent past. You see, as soon as Vicky gave me that scratch-off lottery ticket, my luck began to change. Guess who got a call from a casting director? This guy. Last time she called me, she wanted me on her couch. Who can blame her? But this time, she wanted me in a cast. And not the plaster variety. No. Let me show you a little something. She cast me in my very own television program. That's me. David Vickers, television star. Suddenly, I was welcomed from Hyde to the Playboy Mansion. I owed it all to that lottery ticket. I never let it out of my sight. Until the day I waded into Hugh Hefner's pool with Miss January and Miss July. It was just supposed to be a quick dip, but one thing led to another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. When I went back to get my clothes, the ticket was gone. Apparently, I searched one bunny too many because I was unceremoniously banished from the mansion. I mean, wait, whoa. Thank you. I'm not, what are you? But the show must go on. So, I showed up for work the next day. The show was supposed to be called The Pursuit of Happiness, but I called it the Supermodel Crime Club. That's when I saw it. My show was shut down. Someone was on strike. I don't know who. All I knew is that I was out of a job with a dozen maxed out credit cards and no lucky ticket. A ticket that had come from Paris, Texas. I had a good idea. Get back to Texas and find another lucky ticket. I also had a bad idea. Steal someone's hog to do it.
You're gonna pay for this.
It is true, I was about your age when I got pregnant with Cassie.
And you had your baby.
But there were two significant differences between the two of us. One, I was completely on my own. And two, back then, abortions were illegal. If I had made that decision, I would have been taking my life into my own hands.
Can't imagine what that must have been like.
No, you can't. And a great many women died painfully. But thank heaven, you have got options now. Dr. Morrison, oh, she has a wonderful reputation, and she's staying after hours to see you.
I can't go tonight. I have an exam in the morning.
You see, you are so serious about your studies. That's what is important to you. Sweetheart, at least talk to Dr. Morrison. I can assure you, I just want to be certain that you have the best shot at reaching for as high as you dream. Oops, we have to go. Come on.
My favorite rapper thinks I'm a stripper.
Well, you know what that means, right? We're gonna have to give you a stripper name. What did you call your first pet?
Come on, Balsam. Come on, I'll give you a lift home, okay?
Thank you, Bo.
Sammy!
What?
He was a snake.
Wow. Snake. That's a good stripper name.
Wow. I cannot believe Rex Crest took your party to give you a striptease. I think he's looking for Gigi. Adriana, really? Paranoid much?
The little girl in the picture, her name is Star, this is Cole, but they may have changed their names.
This is a Bonnie and Clyde situation.
No, they're not criminals. They're just underage.
And they ran away, they probably don't have enough money, and I know they don't know how to live out here all on their own.
Yeah, good luck trying to find these kids. This place is wall to wall with kids.
Look.
You're gonna get a sandwich or what?
No, would you just look at their faces, please? Maybe they changed their hair. You know, he might even have a baseball cap on. Just will you look at the picture? You didn't even look.
Lady, I'm running a hot dog business, not a detective agency. Here.
Tell you what, if you remember anything and you see the kids, call me, will you?
But I'm sorry. Guess I was channeling Todd.
Yeah, well, you made a hell of an impression on that guy. Who knows, maybe it was good. You know, a cop asking questions is one thing, and there's a concerned mom. I think he got through to him. You know, if he sees anything, he's going to call.
So what now?
We canvass the boardwalk. We ask around.
I don't know, John. I think we may need to...
Gets you something to eat. What do you think?
I don't have an appetite. You think I can eat right now?
Hey, let me tell you something. You're going to be no good to Star if you don't keep yourself strong. Okay? So, I don't know, what do you say?
Hey, how about a couple of hot dogs?
Now you're talking.
All right.
Oh, what's happening, kids?
Hey, we're not kids.
Dude, chill. Don't take it personal. I call everybody kid, even my folks, and they're like 103.
What is that?
Fried dough. Dude, this stuff's my kryptonite. It's a good thing I surf, otherwise I'd be out to here.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving.
What'll it be? You name it, it's fried.
Wasn't there like a hot dog vendor near this place?
Oh, you betcha. Norm's. It's the best hot dog in town.
It works?
Oh, no onions. They don't agree with me.
Rezzle, ezzle, fizzle, or nizzle. Those are the fundamentals. But you can freak a izzo, izze. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure that you shizzlate before you regulate and recreate. Can you feel what I'm saying?
I think I can feel it. All right, how's this? I'm Rizzle Oxy because I'm foxy. I'm the nozzle of the schmuzzle of the schnizzle because I sizzle. Did I drop it like it's hot?
You did that. You so. Yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Ready to do this? Nope.
Stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
All right, let's go.
Give me one more.
No, you didn't go anywhere without your male escort.
Could you be more juvenile?
Okay. If you guys can't cool it for Adriana's sake, maybe one of you should come down with the flu for the next 48 hours. How about that?
I'm healthy as a horse.
Wait, don't look at me.
Without further ado, UV, put your hands together one more time for the big Snoop Dogg!
Oh, boy, yeah. It's your boy, Big Snoopy Digo Double G. I got my nephew, Mr. Sammy G. I got my G too short. And we the life of the party everywhere we go. But we don't stick around long. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, so Fabby, could you tell them how long we're going to be in town for, nephew? Would you please? We only in town for a night. And when we pull up and the crowd get hot, and everybody love us, the crowds to the wide. You live like a movie, but a movie, my life. She's the life of the party. Every time I show up, the life of the party. Every time I blow up, the life of the party. Every time I show up, the life of the party. Every time I blow up, now gon' roll up the swisher, but don't drink all my liquor. You know it's all good. Give me 1 second, I'll pose for your picture. Like cheese. Now everybody just free. Now DJ, break the music, please. I'm the life of the party. It don't take much for me to get started. Every time you see me, I'm with a bunch of girls. Straight to my table, in my own world. The ball players know me, movie stars too. I see my homie Snoop. We doing what we do, it don't matter where we at. Miami or Vegas, every time you ask me, yeah, I'm a player. Get tricked, cause I'm the life of the party. I got 10 top notches, acting retarded. I'm trying to meet a few new ones. What's up with you, girl? Maybe we could do something. Do you drink, do you smoke? I can tell by your purse and your shoes you ain't broke. Your hang will be the first thing you do is get stuck. I'll take you somewhere later on you. Oh my God, we only in town for a night. And when I pull up and the crowd get hot, and everybody love like the Browns to the wide. We live like a movie, but a movie, my life, and I'm the life of the party. Every time I show up, the life of the party. Every time I blow up, the life of the party. Every time I show up, the life of the party. Every time I blow up, now gon' roll up the swisher. Now don't drink all my liquor. You know it's all good. Give me 1 second, I'll pose for your picture. Like cheese. Now everybody just free. Now DJ, bring the music, please. I've been trapping all day, getting paper. I'm headed to the club in my brand new scraper. Gators on my feet, money in my pocket. About to do a show, so you know I got to rock it. See my homie short, laying low key. I strolled over to him and passed him the bleezy. Doggy dog. Anything goes, snapping my fingers, bragging as a hoe. So what do you know? I'm in that A, getting play all day. A lot of y'all wanna ball and try to walk this way. Y'all want that shine, but that's all mine. Bonafide, qualified to have a hot damn time. Now listen, get the picture and take a picture of me quick. See, cause tomorrow got a new CD that I'm gonna hit. A double whammy, right before I do the Grammys. I do a show up Daddy way outside Miami. We only in town for a night. So when we pull up and the crowd get hot, and everybody love us, the ground to the wide. You live like a movie, but a movie, my life, and I'm the life of the party. Every time I show up, the life of the party. Every time I blow up, the life of the party. Every time I show up, the life of the party. Every time I blow up, now gon' roll up the swisher, but don't drink all my liquor. You know it's all good. Give me 1 second, I'll pose for your picture. Like cheese. Now everybody's just free. Now DJ, bring the music, please.
Oh, you're killing me, dog. Oh, wait a second, I almost forgot. There's an after-gig party hardy at Roxy Roxy's where your hair always grows so we never close. Free chicken and waffles for everybody!
That is so beautiful, Roxy, but I'm gonna have to to take a rain check, baby. My wife and kids are expecting me.
Oh, come on, don't bring me down. We could be drizzle and bum fuzzle this beautiful night away.
Hi.
Hey, son.
You were wonderful.
Thank you, beautiful. My pleasure. And congratulations on your big day.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, you got a strong man. Anytime somebody can say they want to get married and then get up in this room right here full of everybody and strip down to a T, he got guts. You need to hold on to him. You got a good one.
Don't I know it?
Y'all be sweet.
Thank you.
We love you.
Ladies, pimpin' has left the building. Landview, what it do?
So I understand you're pregnant, Langston.
Yeah.
She took one of those home pregnancy tests and the result came out positive.
When did your last period start?
I don't remember. I'm not very regular.
Well, that's fine. I'll do an examination and then we'll discuss your options, all right? So change into this and I'll be right back. Dr. Lord got a phone call. She'll be just a moment.
Okay. Just tell her I'm not pregnant.
I don't understand.
Please, just tell her that you examined me and you found out I'm not pregnant and that the test was just wrong. It was a false positive or something, please.
Why would you want me to lie?
What's going on?
Okay, I've changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, honey, please, just relax. Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, why don't we just do an ultrasound? Is that
No, I'm not the one who's pregnant.
See something you like?
It's about the magic frog.
Did you used to have one of those?
Yeah, my dad gave me one when I was little, and he said that it was magic. And whenever my dad was gone, I could just talk to Fred and he could hear me.
How hungry are you?
Why?
Well, this place closes in about 20 minutes, and Fred the second there costs 500 tickets, so we're gonna have to ski the best ski ball of our lives to win that bad boy.
They're both minors. They've been missing 2 days. Look, if you could do me a favor and post that photo I faxed you around the station, I'd appreciate it. No, look, they made a bad decision. Yeah. No, listen, they didn't do anything wrong. All right, just make sure all your officers know that.
Hey. Hey, don't eat that.
What, are you my mother?
No, just eat this instead, please. Okay, have you seen these kids? That's my daughter.
No, sorry.
I know what you're thinking. She's not going to end up like that.
Yeah? I do. If it could happen to me, it could happen to Star. You don't know my family. John and Leeson, to pass our bad habits on from one generation to the next.
I'm sorry we're so far behind. We got saddled with the worst busboy on the planet.
Yeah, take your time. We're fine.
Oh, you're sweet.
We did it. We got through that whole thing and the world didn't bust us once.
And now she's gone.
far away in the back, so I guess we're safe.
You will never ever guess who is here right now. Vicky's daughter, Natalie. She's here with the nicest fella, too. His name's Jared. He's Natalie's uncle on the Buchanan side.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Let's talk about the real reason you decided to crash Adriana's party.
It was Star, wasn't it? Star's pregnant.
One of you seeing these two people.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on